I will never ever give up. Say it. Feel it. Believe it. Because no matter how tired you are, how broken you feel, how far behind you think you are, you're still in the fight. You're still breathing. You're still here. And that means you haven't lost. There will be days you feel like quitting. Days when everything seems to fall apart. When no one understands you. When even you question yourself. But that fire inside of you, it's still burning. Even if it's just a spark, that's all it takes. A spark can start a wildfire. A spark can change your whole life. You've come too far to stop now. You've cried. You've sacrificed. You've stayed up at night battling your own thoughts. You've kept going when you had every reason to stop. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to rise. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are a warrior in the middle of transformation. Every setback you've faced is building your strength. Every failure you felt is shaping your wisdom. Every tear you've cried is watering the seeds of your success. Remember who you are. You are not average. You are not ordinary. You are someone who refuses to back down. Someone who keeps showing up. Someone who will never be defined by failure. The pain you're feeling, it's temporary. The struggle you're facing, it's shaping you. The fear you're feeling, it's lying to you. You are bigger than your doubts, stronger than your fears, wiser than your mistakes. The dream is still alive. It didn't die. It just got quiet. It's still waiting for you. Still calling you. Pick yourself up. Look in the mirror and remind yourself, I will never ever give up. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need approval. You just need belief. Belief in the fight. Belief in the purpose. Belief in yourself. Every legend started somewhere. Most started alone. Most started afraid. Most started unsure. But they kept going, not because it was easy, but because quitting was not an option. And just like them, you are writing a story worth telling. You've survived heartbreak. You've endured rejection. You've faced fear, doubt, loss, and pain. And still, you're here. Still standing. Still trying. Still fighting. That means something. That means everything. You've already done the hard part. You've already made it through the days you didn't think you could. You've already walked through storms that should have drowned you. So don't stop now. You're too close. You're too ready. You're too worthy of what's coming. They may not believe in you. That's okay. You may feel invisible right now. That's okay. You may feel tired, lost, or empty. That's okay too. Just don't stop. Just don't give up. The world will try to break you. Life will try to bend you. But your spirit, it's unshakable. Because you've decided no matter what happens, no matter how long it takes, no matter who walks away, I will never ever give up. Say it when you're tired. Say it when you're scared. Say it when your mind tells you to quit. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work. Keep taking the next step even when you can't see the whole path. Because progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's silent. Sometimes it's slow. But it's still happening. You're not losing. You're learning. You're not stuck. You're strengthening. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt. Every battle has a blessing. Every struggle has a purpose. Every challenge has a lesson. And you are the kind of person who turns pain into power. You've got this. Even if it hurts. Even if it's hard. Even if it takes longer than you thought. Even if no one else sees it. You keep going. Because you know deep down, the only way you lose is if you quit, and you're not quitting. So whatever you're facing, whatever you're carrying, whatever you're healing from, don't let it stop you. Don't let it define you. Don't let it convince you to settle. You weren't made to settle. You were made to soar. You weren't made to quit. You were made to conquer. Stand tall, Breathe deep and move forward, even if it's slow, even if it's shaky, even if it's 1 inch at a time. Forward is forward, and you're not going back. When your body says it's done, let your soul speak louder. When your mind says, I can't, let your heart say, watch me. When the world tells you to give up, let your spirit say, I will never ever give up. You were not born to quit. You were not born to break. You were born to rise, to fall and rise again, to crawl and then run, to survive and then thrive. One day people will ask how you did it, how you made it through, how you didn't quit, how you turned it all around. And your answer will be simple, because I never gave up. Let this be your reminder, your reset, your wake-up call, your new beginning. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes, no matter who doubts you, you will never ever give up. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Let me remind you of something today. You weren't meant to break. You weren't meant to quit. You weren't meant to stay small. You were meant to rise, to grow, to evolve. You were built for more, and deep down, you know it. You've been through too much to stop now. You've sacrificed too much to turn back. You've held on when everyone else let go. So why would you give up now? You may not have all the answers, but you have the heart. You may not be the fastest, but you've got the fight. You may not have everything figured out, but you've got drive, and that's enough. It's enough to keep going. It's enough to build something real. It's enough to write your story, your way. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all together. You just need to show up, again and again. That's how battles are won. That's how mountains are moved. That's how impossible becomes possible. You've already done the unthinkable. You've survived things most people would have crumbled under. You've carried weights that weren't yours. You fought wars in silence, and you're still standing, still here, still breathing, still reaching for more. That's not weakness, that's power. So yes, you're tired. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you're wondering if it's worth it. And let me be real with you. It is. Every ounce of pain will become purpose. Every long night will turn into reward. Every closed door will lead to something better. Right now, it might not make sense. Right now, it might feel like nothing's working. But the process is working on you. It's building something inside of you that can't be shaken. It's preparing you for something far bigger than you imagined. It's stretching you, molding you, sharpening you. This isn't punishment, it's preparation. Don't envy the ones who have it easy. Easy never made anyone great. Easy never builds strength. Easy never wrote history. You're on the path of the resilient, the rare, the few who keep showing up when most would stop. And listen, it's okay to cry. It's okay to rest. It's okay to have days where you feel like giving up. But what's not okay is quitting on yourself. Because you deserve better than that. You deserve to see what's waiting on the other side of the struggle. You deserve to see how powerful you become when you refuse to surrender. You're not doing all this for nothing. Every step matters. Every breath, every prayer, every effort. Keep planting those seeds. Keep trusting the soil. Keep believing in the unseen. It's growing. Even if you can't see it yet, it's growing. You may feel behind, but you're right, on time. You may feel overlooked, but you're exactly where you're meant to be. Your story isn't done. Your time isn't over. And your best chapters haven't even started. They tried to count you out. They tried to write you off. They thought you were finished, but they didn't know what you carry. They didn't know how deep your fight goes. They didn't know the kind of spirit that refuses to break. This isn't the end of your story. It's the turning point. This is where the tide changes, where the power shifts, where you realize the strength you've had all along. You're not here to survive life. You're here to conquer it, to rise above, to overcome, to inspire. You're here to show the world what happens when someone refuses to back down. So when the road gets tough, Repeat after me. I am not my past. I am not my pain. I am not my fears. I am not what they said I'd be. I am relentless. I am focused. I am a fighter. I am unstoppable. Don't just dream about it. Don't just talk about it. Don't just wait for it. Work for it. Grind for it. Get up, even if your legs are shaking. Move forward, even if your heart is hurting. Because the moment you stop, that's when you lose. But you won't stop, because something inside of you knows the only way out is through. Your struggle is going to be your strength. Your pain is going to become your platform. Your scars will turn into stars. One day you'll look back and say, that was the moment everything changed. So keep going. When it hurts, keep going. When you feel alone, keep going. When nothing seems to make sense, keep going. Your miracle is on the other side of your persistence. Your breakthrough is tied to your resilience. Your greatness is waiting right beyond this next step. The world doesn't need another quitter. It needs you. Fully alive, fully lit up, fully on fire for your purpose. The world needs to hear your story, but you have to finish it first. Whatever you're fighting for, don't let go. Whatever you're building, don't slow down. Whatever you're believing for, don't stop believing. This is your rise. This is your moment. This is your time. And when they ask you how you did it, how you survived, how you endured, how you overcame the odds, tell them, I never gave up. Not once, not ever. I will never ever give up. Not because I haven't struggled, but because I've seen what's waiting for me on the other side. I see the future. I feel it calling me. And I know, deep down, this pain is not the end of the story. This is the beginning. One day everything I'm going through will make sense. Every sacrifice, every delay, every lonely night, every time I had to pick myself back up. One day I'll look back and realize that I was building something bigger than I could see. The vision I have, it's not a fantasy. It's a preview. It's a glimpse of what's possible if I refuse to stop. I see the house. I see the freedom. I see the peace. I see the impact. And no, it's not easy, but it's worth every moment of the fight. See, your future isn't just something that happens to you. It's something you build, one hard day at a time. Every time you show up when it's hard, you're laying a brick. Every time you keep believing in yourself when no one else does, you're pouring the foundation. And if you just keep going, one day, you'll stand inside the life you built with your own hands. The future I see is full of light, full of strength, full of the kind of peace that comes when you know you earned everything you have. I see the version of me who didn't quit, who didn't fold, who didn't settle, the version of me who believed when it didn't make sense and kept going. Anyway, that version of me, they're not a fantasy. They're real. They're waiting on the other side of this moment. They're already cheering me on, saying, just a little more, just a little further, you're almost there. This is the version of me who walks with confidence, who's not afraid to take up space, who doesn't explain their worth to anyone, who lives with purpose, not pressure. That's who I'm becoming, and I won't stop until I meet them face to face. So no, I won't give up. I won't slow down. I won't lose sight of where I'm going, because every step forward brings me closer to that life. The people who didn't believe in me, they'll watch. The nights I spent in silence holding back tears, they'll turn into nights full of peace, full of pride, full of gratitude. The days I felt invisible, they'll be the days that made me unstoppable. It's not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. It's not about how many times I fall. It's about how many times I rise, and I rise every time. Because the future I see is worth it. I see myself walking into rooms I once felt unworthy of, owning my story, speaking with clarity, moving with purpose. I see joy on my face, peace in my body, power in my voice. And when people ask how I got there, I'll say, I never gave up on the version of me I hadn't met yet. Because I always knew that future wasn't a dream. It was a destination, and it was waiting for me to arrive. Your future isn't somewhere far away. It's already unfolding. Every decision, every action, every moment, you're creating it. So speak life into your tomorrow. See it so clearly nothing can shake you. Say it out loud, I will not give up. My future needs me. The world hasn't seen my best yet. I'm just getting started. I see myself free. Free from comparison. Free from fear. Free from the pressure to prove. I see myself living, not surviving. Thriving, not hiding. Choosing peace, not pain. But none of that happens. If I stop now, none of that becomes real. If I listen to fear, if I let doubt win, if I choose comfort over purpose. So I keep going, not just for today, but for the days I haven't lived yet. I keep going for the family I'll one day provide, for the impact I'll one day make, for the people I'll inspire just by telling my story. I keep going for the future I deserve. Yes, it's hard. Yes, I'm tired. Yes, I've questioned everything. But I don't stay down. I don't give up. I don't back out, because there's too much at stake. And let's be real. If I quit now, then what? Go back to the same life that broke me? Live with regret for dreams I buried? Live half alive because fear got louder than faith? No, not me. Not now, not ever. I see something better. And I'm going to fight for it, even if it's slow, even if it's quiet, even if I'm scared the whole way there. I'm still going.